Hey guys. Okay, so I did a video with this sketch and then I rambled way too much in it, so I deleted it. But for the person who asked, McCree and Hansel back rubs. Just finish it off here because McCree is a hairy individual. And for those of you who want to know how to draw body hair, which is a bane of most people's existence, follow the form, okay? So a lot of times what'll happen is like the pectoral muscles, the form is like, see, that's a pectoral. That's the way you run, or depending on the angle, you can go the other way as well. But just do like little flick marks lightly, don't carve into the page, of like hair, and then it kind of comes to a center line between both pecs, but like that's, you just do that, and then you can pick some areas up with your eraser and like define areas a little bit more, and then they both kind of meet in the middle like this. But yeah, that's how you can do body hair. And then the arms is just like wispy crisscrossing hairs and stuff like that. And leg hair does its own thing as well. But usually it follows the form, and as long as you're like following the volume of the form, it won't look too bad, because you know there's muscle there and it's round and it's that kind of shape. So yeah, that's how you draw body hair. Brief example. And if you guys remember I said 7 years of sketchbook flip through, but it was actually 8 because I can't do math well. The dwarf sketchbook, yeah, I learned how to draw body hair like you wouldn't believe when I was in Hobbit fandom, because I wanted it to look right, and they were supposed to be hairy, so I made them hairy, damn it. Anyway, funness. Anyways, so I was asked another question. I was gonna do this on Monday, but I just like, let's get it done now, and then if there are any questions, I can clarify them on Monday. So this kind of goes with perspective. When you're drawing foreshortening, here I'll do like, there's my horizon line, and then my starburst pattern. If you saw those like these weird rectangular shapes, I'm gonna do something with that in a second. So let's go down here so you guys can actually see what I'm doing, and I'm gonna switch up my media so that is in the wrong section, that you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. So you draw your front plane, whatever it is. Actually, I am going to just do a block right here, and then we'll do that. Okay, so this is with squares, obviously. So this one, you're not going to see anything on the form because it's like right at you. You may see a little bit of, say, like a back arm. But for this box here, you're going to match it. Have your, like, for instance, say it's an arm. Okay, so here's the arm socket. That's where the delt is. And this is like where the arm bone comes out. So no matter where you put the rest of the arm, your vanishing point is going to be that arm socket. So you're going to draw your arm shape accordingly. I am using boxes to represent the arm, but just remember that wherever the action is coming from the foreshortening, there's going to be a vanishing point, so use that to your advantage. So from here, we'll say that the vanishing point goes like that, and then from over here, we'll say this is a fist. Making weird sound effects. So you're not going to see see the bottom here of the fist. 1, 2, 3. So if you think of it in boxes and that the vanishing point is at the point where the action is coming from, you should be able to just kind of block in your forms, and always use basic shapes when you're doing foreshortening to start off with. Don't just start trying to draw the actual form, because it will be annoying and confusing and all that shit. So that goes like that, that goes like that. Kind of like what I'm doing right here. Just trying to figure out like the arm here. Alright, so then, and then the deltoid would be there, but that is not right. Yeah, that goes like that. And that delt is going to be super shortened. And the wrist is going to be in here. So, just, there's like the box method where you can draw boxes, and then you can also draw like tapered cylinders. So, this might be a little bit more easy for people. I always put the elbow joint. Is when they're drawing cylinders, and then like fist. And I am kind of trying to keep this simple and short form just because it's or like only drawing a fist or something. You can do it with legs as well. It's just making sure the overlaps are right. Jazza from Draw with Jazza actually did a really cool thing on foreshortening. I think it was in his dynamic poses. You explained it a bit. It was okay. But he did explain some stuff that was pretty good, like when you've got extreme foreshortening. So there's the fist. The lines are all going to kind of intersect. So they're going to overlap. So the closest forms to you are going to overlap over the further forms type thing. And that was actually a really good tip. I do enjoy Jazza's stuff, mostly when he's sketching and things. I don't really enjoy like some of the weird challenges he does, but that's just me personally. I just don't like that kind of thing. But that's what his channel is a lot of challenges and things like that. So it's not like, my opinion doesn't matter on that at all. Anyway, I don't know. I think I'm getting his book tonight, so I might do the book review this weekend, either tomorrow or later tonight, depending on dinnery situations and stuff and how much time I have tonight. But yeah, so if I do that, then Monday you'll get a book review. Okay, so I think I kind of went over this. Just make sure that whatever point, say you're doing a kicking leg, so here's your box for your hips. It's really easy to put the forms in boxes. Sorry, how about I like actually show you what I'm trying? Your major masses, it's super easy to just throw them in a box because it's easier to, like, ovals are okay, but it doesn't give you dimension really well. Boxes are kind of the way to go, and then you can just erase the lines and like put in your form. So say someone's kicking. So the vanishing point is going to be at where the great trochanter, which is the big femur bone, meets the hip, and then you're going to go out from there. So say the foot is like, boom, right here. That's a foot. And just remember, the outside of the foot is the baby toe. So there's this nice edge. And when you are kicking, you want to hit along that edge. You don't want to hit in here. It won't have as much impact. Why do I know this? Because I took a couple of weeks of frigging fighting classes. And I used to study, just read about fighting because it really interested me. Anyway, that's why I got so mad at the Bailey J comic, or book. Anyway, so there's the foot, the ankle. You're going to draw that, and then you're going to draw that. And I think the hip actually should be back here a bit more. But, like, yeah. Okay, so you're going to see that line. I think I drew the foot too big. And then the knee. And then you're gonna have the thigh, which is huge and really, really messy. And then the butt, because the buttocks, and then your hip bone, and then the other hip bone. And then the other leg, there's the groin area. So that's like extreme foreshortening. But boom, there's a leg kicking at you in space. The foot's a little bit too big. I probably should just cut the foot back to like here. Put the baby toe. Toesies. You want to know a really cool way to draw toes? Step, ball, block. Just a little bit. There we go. That's better. So there's like a ball and there's like a step, and if you get that step action, especially when you're doing the top of the foot, and know that the toes like are all like a little bit longer than one another, they kind of do this really nice thing, and then the big toe just sticks out huge, unless you're one of those people that have like the really long index toe, which is totally cool. People have that. People have all different kinds of feet, but in general terms, you just want a really nice slope like that. But that's like super easy to draw feet. So step, ball, line, toenail, ta-da. Anyway, okay, I've babbled enough about foreshortening and all this kind of crap. If you have any questions, please let me know. I know I kind of like randomly ramble about different facts and stuff like that. If you need me to clarify anything, please let me know. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video of my face, which was weird and probably won't happen often just because I'm shy. I don't like showing my face. Anyways, if you have any questions, again, just ask. Or if you have any suggestions or requests for types of videos that I do, please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I will chatter at you guys later. Bye-bye.